Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video guide. So today we are playing Superliminal, and we are going to be doing the Stars Align achievement, which is basically complete all constellations. Now I'm going to show you each level that has them. It's basically level 2 to 8, and there's one on each of them. They can be a little bit complicated to find, so if you are struggling, this is going to be an ideal video for you. Other than that, we're going to get straight into it. So guys, do subscribe, hit that like button, and of course if you have any trouble with any of the puzzles along the way to get to some of the constellations, feel free to post a comment and I'll do my best to reply and help you out there. But otherwise, let's get to it. Okay, so for this first constellation, we're going to be working on level number 2 because it starts from number 2. I'm going to start you from this point just so we can get through this bit of puzzle and help you out a bit here. So I want to create this cube, which decides to trigger, like so. Constellation isn't too far away. Just drop that in front of this doorway so we can get up and pick it back up, and then take a left and just drop it there like so. That's a bit too high, so what we're going to have to do is go into the room on the right. I want to match this table up like so, and then that'll allow us to match up with this cube. And this cube is actually a set of stairs, which is quite clever. We'll drop that just there. Allows us to get onto that cube, and then we can pick this up, spin it around, and drop it here. That's going to be enough to get up. Now we can use the cube or the stairs. It doesn't really matter on the next part. So we're just coming up to the constellation now. So what you want to do is just drop this cube on the left side here, next to this wall, and then jump up, and we're going to match this wall. This piece of wall here with the paint on the floor to create this doorway. Now once this doorway is open, this is where we'll find the constellation. So you want to go inside, and this yellow staircase here, underneath it is actually the doorway to the constellation. So if you just go through and jump over these pots here and take a right, boom, there you go. There is your first constellation, and this one should be the dining table. Now I've already done this, so it isn't going to quite show up for me properly, but you can already see the outline here, the top of the dining table, the oval dining table. You just want to adjust it slightly. You can see there it's forming. We'll keep moving, keep moving. So it takes a little bit of time, and there you go, boom. Now this will pop out and turn into an actual dining table that you can grab. But obviously I've already got this constellation, so that is the first one out of the way. Now we can move on to level number 3 and get the next constellation. Alrighty, so level number 3, you just want to start the level. Just follow it through the corridors through to reception, as you've probably done a million times already if you've been working on the game. And when you get to this section, which moves you out where the pipes are, you want to take an immediate right and just tuck behind this door. Boom, you'll see next constellation, if we can actually make it through there. And this one should be the coffee mug. As soon as we go in, we can kind of see something's going on this right side here as you look up. We need to form the coffee mug here, if I can remember how it works. This one's a little bit tricky, I believe. And just go to the left. As you can see, it's forming now. Boom, there we go. And there's your coffee mug. That should trigger for you guys, again, the ones who have not got it. And just to give you perspective, this door, we're slightly left of the door if you face it. And we're like in the left corner of the circle, if you like. And that's it. That is number 2 on level number 3. Try not to confuse you there. Now we're going to move on to level number 4 for our third constellation. Now this one's another easy one, so you just want to begin, turn the alarm off, and make your way through the corridors again. And now when you get to the reception area, just hold it right here, and take a right to these filing cabinets, and just tucked around the corner here, actually in the filing cabinets, is the doorway to the next constellation. This one is a cheese wheel. You can see again we've got something going on. Let's see if I can remember how this one works out. You can kind of work it out. You can see the dark patch I've already got. It's like a bit like Pac-Man. And bam, there we go. There's your cheese wheel, just like that. So again, just to perspective, we're actually right at the back of the circle this time. The doorway, we're slightly right of the door, and it's way, way above, so... That is number 3 on level number 4. We are going to move to level number 5 for our 4th constellation. So for this one, you need to work your way through the level quite a bit until you reach this orange room. This is where like things are all duplicating. This is beyond where the apples are. You'll see this some of the sculpt signs. You have to work your way up. You want to just hop along those, work your way up, if it ever gets there. Drop down below, and then this next area, as you work your way through, you'll come to this vending machine on the left here. You got the plant pod on the table, the PC on the left, and just at the side here you have the Constellation tucked at the side of the vending machine. And this Constellation is actually a vending machine. Again, you can briefly make out there's something there. I've got to figure this one out. There we go. You can sort of make it out. Keep going up like so. Bam. Something along those lines. Yeah, something like that. That should pop at that point. Hard to make out actually with this, but so that is your vending machine right there, and that is Constellation number 4 on level number 5. So let's move on to level number 6 and get the next constellation. This one is super easy right at the beginning. So instead of going down the corridor, you want to straight head over to the relaxation room. You'll see we have this blue cinema type thing going on. You want to just go around and into that room and head towards the exit, but just before you exit, right next to the clouds here, there's a sneaky little doorway. If you go inside, this constellation will be our chair. Now you're going to have to face the door on this, I believe. And you can kind of make it out, because I've already got this, you can kind of make it out anyway. And just keep going to the right side and further back, and there you can kind of make the chair out. We just move to the left a bit. There we go, boom. That should pop around this point. You can see again we're tucked right on the right side here as we face the door. And that will get you the chair constellation. That should be constellation number 5 on level number 6. So now let's move on to level 7. Alright, so on level 7 you are going to have to work your way through the level quite a bit. Things will get a little bit topsy-turvy. And so you'll make your way through to this like watery area. And you want to go through the door now. This one's a little bit tricky as well. It's hard to find actually. And go through the next bit. And just stand on this button to get the chest piece on there. And now we're going to drop down into a room, like so. And as soon as we click on this die, we're going to switch us to a different colour room, to the white one. Now this is where we're going to find the constellation. So as you're looking at the elevator, or what would be the elevator, slightly to the left of this, believe it or not, is the room. Check this out. Look at that, that is so hidden, that is so well hidden. Pretty good, right? And just follow it along, and this will be your next constellation. This one's a light projector. As you can see at the left there, we've got something going on. So let's see if we can put this together somehow. This one's a little bit awkward. I can't remember the shape of this one actually, but there we go. It's hard to work out. Basically, it's a light projector that you would get in a studio type thing. So that is your light projector, and we are slightly to the right this time. We actually tucked right on the right side, not slightly to the right. We are way on the right. Quite central, I'd say. And that will be constellation number 6 on level number 7. Now we can move on to the final constellation, which will be on level 8. Let's go. Okay, so this final constellation, this is on level 8. Basically, again, you're going to have to run through quite a bit of the level for this one until you reach this room that isn't quite rendered, or whatever you want to call it. The textures are not quite there yet. It looks pretty odd. And you want to move through into the next door. And by the way, this is just after we've exited like the black and white area, and there's quite a bit of that. And then we head back outside with more cones, and you'll see the exit door straight ahead. Now just go to the exit door, don't go into it. And then just cut to the right here. Keep following, hug this rock, and you'll see like a square section just here. And this is easily missed, by the way. And if you look around the back, bam, there is your final constellation. Sneaky, right? Now this one is a keyboard. We need to get this one. Keyboard as in the musical instrument, not your keyboard for your PC. If we just bring it back a bit, and you can kind of get the idea. Maybe we've gone a little bit too far there. There we go. Something along those lines. That should pop around here. Straighten that up. Something like that. You get the idea of it. That should pop. And we're kind of on the right side here. Like so. Maybe that's it. But there you go. That is the musical instrument, the keyboard. Again, there's the doorway. We are tucked on the right side. Kind of in the center as well. To get that one. That should pop for you guys. And that should be the last constellation, which will give you the Stars Align achievement. Pretty damn good, right? And that's it, guys, for the video. I hope it's helped you out a lot. If you do get stuck again on any of the puzzles, by all means leave a comment, and I'll do my best to help you out in any sections that you are stuck with. But other than that, guys, give this one a thumbs up for me, and of course subscribe. We've got more games that we cover. I am going to be covering more of this game, by the way, for the extinguishers and the fire alarms. That's the one. But other than that, guys, stay tuned, stick around, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.